All right, let's get this started. We're gonna go ahead and select our items. I generally don't have a whole lot of items to take with me because it costs too much gold, so I just kind of go bare bones. So right there, we're gonna start placing our first 3 towers. The EMP goes in the middle, and then the rocket goes to level 3, and the laser is supposed to go to level 3 as well. But I think I just got a little overzealous there and went to 4. This is the first time I've ever gone 4 here, so the build order is going to be just kind of a little bit screwy. But you do pair up. I cascade down around the corners in pairs with the lasers, and then you want to place the EMP right there. So what that does is, okay, item, always robot, the explosive robot. What that does is the lasers, you place the lasers on the inside of the walking track, right? So you take maximum advantage of the range, and then the EMP placement there is because the laser would have the shortest range there, more or less. So go in 2s, and then you want to put that EMP right there in the corner. That's your most important EMP. So got lucky there, got the attack boost right away. So I stopped right there, that last one, and then I started going back up with upgrading each of the 2 that I put down to level 2. Okay, that'll get you through probably till, I don't know, even if you didn't upgrade them, it will probably get you through to like level 4 or something, level 3 at least. But okay, so the rocket there, always whenever you do rocket, you at least the minimum is 3. Got another really lucky break, called a 40% boost up. So now you're gonna start fortifying that home stretch there. Try to get it to 3s as quickly as possible, and then start. Yeah, definitely level 2 EMP right away, and then start building the home block. That home block is the most important. So you want to arm that and upgrade it as soon as possible. All right. Okay. I mean, really lucking out with these buffs, and this kind of goes to show that, like I always say, if you walk in with like expensive shit, the game tends to give you like all this bullshit options to choose from, so it kind of levels the playing field, I feel like. So I don't waste my gold on that stuff. All right, notice the EMP placement. That Q is, yeah, it's ready to put down the EMP there. It's important to get that side ready, even though nobody's coming down that side. On the very next wave, on the 6th wave, they're gonna start coming down, leading with the spider dude. That's that cunt. Really hard to kill, so you want to have at least 4 lasers at level 2 to deal with that shit. Yeah, some more towers going, leveling up to 3. You don't want to spread out your towers too much. You just don't have the resource for that. You want to make sure you're well fortified on the home block and the home stretch. And the others, I basically, once I get here, I don't add more or less. Okay, the best choice there, of course, was the missile buff. The other shit is not worth doing, honestly. Even though I only have 2 missile turrets, they're key ones, especially the one at home. And that one should be upgrading to 4 soon, because the dogs are starting to come out, and they're getting tougher to kill. In some instances, here comes the spider that leads the charge on the right side. So in some instances, I will put, instead of having a laser to the right of the home EMP, I will put a rocket there, just to deal with all these little guys that come in, get through all the lasers. You really have to, those are the ones you really have to worry about. It's not the big guys so much. The big guys usually you can kill, or if you let them walk through, you're taking maybe a 4 to 6 point hit. But if you let a gang of these little guys through, they're gonna wreck your shit. So that's where you need the rocket turrets. those. You know, that's okay. You can take that hit, but that's where you need the rocket turrets to really deal that splash damage. So when they're walking through with you know, low hit points, you can kill a group of them at the same time. Weather controller, you might be tempted to use that. That shit sucks. You go with the explosive robots in this case. The reason that the weather controller sucks is that it deals minimal damage while it freezes everybody, and then when it unlocks, I mean, it's just, you know, nothing has changed. They're just all coming down. I mean, you know, I give it a shot here and there, and it just never does the job for me, you know. So I haven't found an instance where it was like, oh man, I wish I had the weather controller here, you know. Right now, this is really just, you know, you need to be leveling up to all your 3s to 4s, especially on the home block. Home block first, and then the home stretch. The home stretch is what I call the two side walls leading to the gate. The home block is that middle square there. Those guys utilize the range the most here, right? So those obviously need to be upgraded first. If you're upgrading the towers on the home stretch, start with the one that's one off from the gate, right? So again, you're trying to maximize the range of your most powerful tower. Here we're gonna drop that first bomb and check out the splash damage on that. You don't want to, you don't want to pull the trigger too soon. I let all those little shits, whatever the ladybug looking shits, I let all of them almost get in the gate, and then I dropped it. That way we make the most of that afterburn, and it was able to yeah, those two dogs are getting through. That's why that one that I just upgraded to 4 to the right of the EMP, that's why sometimes I convert that to a rocket, because you need that extra splash damage firepower. And those guys tend to, not always, but tend to seek out the little guys more so than the lasers, which are focused on who's got the highest hit point, maybe the highest attack value. I don't know how it's actually programmed, but they tend to get distracted by the big boys and let little guys through. And again, the little guys are the ones that kill you. Okay, this should be cake. I'm cleaning up now. And then again, see, yeah, you got to go to the home block first, to the corners, to the top. Okay, here you got to go with the damage, the 30% damage. That one upgrades all your towers, or increases the attack on all your towers, which is great. That's exactly what we need here in round 8. This is kind of the make or break, honestly. I mean, 7 can be the make or break. What happened on 7, and I was talking a little too much to explain this. We really couldn't afford to drop 2 bombs on 7, though that's very common that I do that. But if the conditions are right, you should only be looking to drop maximum 1 bomb. But we dropped 2, so we're going in short here. We really want to try to keep it to about 3 bombs. Like, obviously less is better, but it's really tough to get past level 8 with 2 bombs with the towers, the attack power that I have on my towers as a base. But I've actually got lucky to have I think I'm up to like 60% in laser buff, and then like another 30% in overall buff, so that's pretty good. Oh, that one got through. That's not good. So we basically wasted a bomb, more or less. So dogs need to die. Alright, so right here you should be upping that EMP. I think at this point I'm like, this is not going well. I've already wasted bombs, and I'm about to have to drop another one. So sometimes, guys, just just replay it. Like, even if you think you did your best, replay it, because this does not there's little bits of variables there that it doesn't always play out the same. Even if you don't change anything about it, it doesn't always play out the same. So if you're not happy with it, just replay it and see what happens. Yeah, I should have upped that EMP right there. So look at the spider dudes, like, getting trapped behind the zombies. It's like a traffic jam. So that's really ideal. That's what you want, because you know, boom, and that time we die, bitch. Okay, got it. So that time our bomb was a little more effective. But as I was saying, that's what you want. You want your zombies to kind of create that traffic jam, so your hard to kill dudes are standing in front of the laser longer. And that's also why I don't put too many missile turrets on the at the top. I want these guys to, like, create that traffic jam. Here you can see these big mamba jambas. Actually, they actually walk quite a bit faster, but they're just stuck right now. And if you play enough of the normal mode here, on, you know that that's one of the ways that you can kill these dudes, is to not have too many rockets and shit like that kill all the zombies off at the beginning. So we definitely used too many bombs there. This is not, I mean, this level's clear now, but it's not going to end well. By the grace of God, if you get a nuke for the next level, you still won't pass it, but you may be able to break 20,000. No, you can't break 20,000 even with a nuke, I don't think. But yeah, at least it'll prolong your game on the next level. So here, that's a really tough choice, right? I'm low on health, but that buff really looks good, and we're gonna need it for the next level. Unfortunately, 6 is like having nothing at all. You got to go with the heart here. You know, you can try it the other way if you ever come across that, but you really, the point of, or not the point, but the strategy to getting through is not trying to be perfect, right? You got to let some of these dudes go. You don't have enough bombs to, like, keep guarding the front. Like, you know, this is not the VIP section at the club. You just got to let bitches through, you know? So just making sure that you don't let a whole gang of, like, dogs and the little ladybugs and zombies at the same time go. Like, you know, those guys will deal like 20 on you, no problem. Just let the big ones go. If a big one's getting through, on to the next one, if you have the health to do it. So you'll see that, like, I mean, six will, yeah, I'm eating 6 right now, right here. I'm eating 6, no problem. 4, 2, see, 6 is done already, right? So that's what we needed. And you can argue that, well, if you had 30 points higher attack, nah, you know, because I use those lanterns that's supposed to, like, you know, momentarily, like, I don't know, double your attack or something like that, some insane shit, and it barely works. Like, you're watching it going, like, why aren't they dying? So that's why I say the robot, like, the priority should be the attack increase, and then the robot, and then the health, and then the money. Money's last. And even when you take the money, that's a nice bit of change. Even when you take the money, you really want to just